couple, and that's it. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That's Dan Marino's third year, playing with the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Mayfield to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. Second and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so left with a 3rd and 3.
Best performance last week, over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's just really made pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mayfield now. That's again complete to Palmer. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground game with White. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
White. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and goal. And now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They'll try and run it with White. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on, come on.
Moore, the man in motion.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slings one that's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Buccaneers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right back to Chris Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with Algier. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 4.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Falcons, nothing.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
18, right here. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Now 2nd and 5. Moore, the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And some space here. Still going inside the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Atlanta. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Hot 70, hot 70. Free.
Algier. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Ridiculous, take him out. Why can't we score?
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Moore, the man in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Yaya Diaby in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Play fake. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets gets a chance to get after the quarterback, it's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A first down throw from Mayfield. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw, Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4. Here's Mayfield. Open man is got it. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. First down, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with White, and that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Third down and 13. Throwing, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Mayfield looks to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Buccaneers 20, Falcons nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. He's got this to Algier. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Do this, offense. Stepping Pirates.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now motion left with Mooney. Second and 15. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Moore, the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be out right at the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, it's Algier. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got 3rd and short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut 19, cut that Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and a yard.
Pace, 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 pace. Let's go. One more, boys.
Now motion left with Mooney. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4th down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play.
And he gets in. Touchdown Atlanta. Tyler Algier taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
A try here for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Palmer. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And quickly, they get to the line. Mayfield off the play fake. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. They go with White on the counter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Where I'm leaving the city if y'all don't score.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mayfield now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. This one taken in by Otten. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Algier with another carry. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Go street. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end, finding room at midfield. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 10, touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 79 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
They'll run for it with Algier. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. First down, here's White. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 12-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They keep it on the ground. White again. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And this time he is in. Yes. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On second, here's Algier. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw now on first down. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Mustang 19, 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. You can score on these guys.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Warrior 70, 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 43. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.